So it's probably about to say it.
It says it now. Yep, we're good. We're live.
All right. Let me go ahead and get my screen set up then. Minimize that. While we're giving everybody time to jump on this interview, I figured I'd just let y'all know what took me so long getting on here. And Leah has been a great sport because I went over to the Olive Branch trying to get the iPad set up to where we could do this interview, and apparently I am not smarter than an iPad, so I didn't get it going. So I'm back here at the regular office, but I didn't want to just make an excuse to stop it, so we pushed through, and here we are. Everybody in the group, y'all know me. I'm Chip McCarter. I'd like to introduce y'all to Ms. Leah Stewart, a business owner of the Olive Branch down off of 2nd and Franklin. Amazing place, great food. Leah, you want to say hi and tell us a little bit about yourself?
Hi, everybody. It's nice to meet you guys. I'm so glad to be on here tonight. Thank you, Chip, for inviting me. So I opened the Olive Branch in August of 2003, and we've been downtown since before downtown was cool. Yeah. So yeah, we're just coming on here to figure out what all's going on.
Yes, ma'am. Let's just go a little bit more on the personal side at the beginning. Leah, where are you from? And tell us a little bit about yourself, if you don't mind.
Sure. So I'm an Army brat. I was actually born in Panama, traveled all around, and was lucky enough to end up going to college at Baylor. So I'm a Baylor Bear. Graduated a long time ago. Sick 'em. But never left Waco. Love Waco. It's my home now. This is where I have been for a very long time, and I love it. I love the people. I love my community. It's a great place to be.
Well, I know we love having you here, and everybody loves the Olive Branch, at least the ones that have been there. And if you haven't, you need to get out there and go check it out. For now, takeout and curbside. That's where it's at. That's what we're doing. So
what we're doing.
I believe you touched on it, but when did you start the Olive Branch? What year, and what made you go into this field of work? What drove you into the food business?
After I graduated from Baylor, I was working as a business manager at a coffee shop here in town, and realized that I really loved running a small business. I was blessed to be able to run that almost as the kind of right-hand person of the owner, and I loved it. I learned so much, and I loved, getting to, I guess, be in charge and make policies and do it all. I did it all. Cleaned bathrooms and balanced the books and wrote the checks. So I just realized I liked being in business for myself. So ended up opening the Olive Branch in August of 2003. And we started out 6th and Franklin. We then moved to 4th and Austin. And we're now in our current home in River Square Center. We moved here in 2010. So we've been, moving and grooving ever since.
Yeah, taking the tour of downtown. There we go.
We are.
That's cool. How are y'all liking the new place then? I mean, do you like the building you're in now?
Yes, this is definitely home. It's definitely home. It feels like us. It's in a great area. We love the building. We just got a great new local owner. So our building's sort of been in flux for the last couple of years, and a really wonderful Wacoan bought our building, and I'm so excited about that because I know that he will love it as much as we do. So this is home for us. We love it.
That's awesome. Yep. It's always good to keep it local. It's kind of the whole point. So 17 years is a long time to be running a business.
It's a long time.
It's a long time. What over the last 17 years, what's been your game plan on bringing customers in? Like, how did you get your name out there at the beginning, and how has it more or less evolved into how you do it today?
It's a really good question. It definitely has evolved. So when I very first opened, I actually opened by buying an existing cafe. So I sort of followed the guidelines of what they had in place already, and sort of took over their operations, changed up some recipes, made it my own. We did counter service at the time. And that's sort of what worked for downtown. We were one of maybe 3 other hot food restaurants that were even downtown at that time. So it was a really unique situation.
Oh, yeah.
As the years went by, we ended up moving. We moved to the new development, 4th and Austin, and we started becoming a little bit more modern, doing a little bit more modern vibe, modern food, looking at new recipes and new ways of doing things. We still did our bakery cafe in the morning. We did breakfast and lunch. We've always just done breakfast and lunch. But then we did the food for the bar that was next door at night. So we had a really cool appetizer menu, some small plate and tapas menus. And we had a lot of fun kind of creating, brought on a new chef who's now my business partner at that time. That was 10 years ago. But we created a bunch of new recipes and had a lot of fun doing that. When we moved here to River Square in 2010, we took on a much bigger space and a bigger operation. And we actually moved to table service, which allowed us to be more accurate in serving our guests and faster in serving our guests. Being downtown, we have to really kind of morph with the times. You know, most people just doing breakfast and lunch, they've only got an hour to spend. So we've got to be able to get people in, get them good food, and get them out and back on their way to work. So we've definitely tried to keep up with changing menus across the country. You know, we stay on Google looking at other restaurants' menus and looking at what's trending in Pinterest and what's trending in just on Food Network, things that people are interested in trying and having. They're trying to make our menu a little bit more upscale and fresh and modern, keeping it moving all the time.
Yeah, that's awesome. I mean, the internet definitely plays such a big role in today's world. I mean, if you're not staying up with it,
It brings us all so much closer. Yes,
it does. You learn something. You can, you
Yes.
don't miss out on the new recipes as well. You know, there's always some way to find new
Yes.
great things because everybody's always moving forward.
Well, and as a restaurant owner, you rarely have time to actually go out to restaurants. Spend all of our time in our space. So so we definitely rely on friends and other people's experiences and what we can find to make sure that we're staying up and staying modern.
To the present day right now, do you have any short-term goals on how you see your restaurant changing and moving forward? Do you plan on just staying steady and keeping it the same, or do you have anything changing anytime soon in the future?
Well, we've done a little bit of changing. This has thrown us all for a loop. So not being able to have people inside is different. I will say that for the past probably year, my partner and I have been working on our personal chef meals and our personal chef side of the business. We like creating custom menus for people. We like the catering side of things. We do a lot of catering. Probably 85% of my business is catering. So being able to create menus for people, whether it's business people, athletic groups, weddings, rehearsal dinners, bridal showers, baby showers, everybody wants something different. And we like being able to do that and create new things for them. So with this kind of going into place, you know, we're actually lucky that we have a nice base of recipes and ideas and things that we can do and for big crowds and small groups and individuals. And so we've just sort of morphed into that catering personal chef side. You know, we're not running our daily menu. There's no way to keep up with all those ingredients and all those moving parts and do it well. So we're focusing on family casseroles. You can get individual meals if you wanted to stock your fridge, you know, for $10 a meal, you can stock your fridge, you know, get 5 or 6 for the week. They can be lunches or dinners. Family style casseroles that you can either cook off the whole thing for your family, divide it, freeze half, cook half, however you want to do that. And we've got quite a list of the things that we offer. We're still doing our fresh baked rolls. Our bakery's still going on a very minimal scale, but we can do homemade cinnamon rolls and cookies and Parker House rolls and croissants. So we do all of that from scratch. Our bakery is amazing. Our bakers are fabulous. So we're keeping as much of that going as we can. But short-term goals is to keep as many people employed as possible. My employees are the best part of what I do and the hardest part of what I do.
Yeah, for sure. Especially right now.
Oh gosh, and having to tell them that I don't have enough hours for them It's
Yeah.
painful. It's
Yeah.
painful. So we're definitely trying to sell as much as we can. And honestly, the goal at this point is to be able to keep people employed so
Yeah.
that
I
they
mean,
can feed their families.
that's the goal of every business that I know right now. Every
Yes.
business owner I've talked to, everybody
Yes.
wants to figure out ways to, for
Yes.
one, keep their employees, and for two, keep them at the rate that they've had up until now.
Yes.
Not have to cut people back.
Yes.
But that is something new. I didn't know that 85% of your business was catering. And I
Yep.
think it's really cool that y'all basically just specialize every menu that you do for that. I mean, that's
We do.
amazing to be able to just pick and choose different things every time.
Whatever. Yes.
Yes, I myself am taking home a chicken spaghetti casserole.
Chicken
I already
spaghetti.
stopped by there tonight to the Olive Branch, and I will be feeding my family for more than one night with this. You can bet that.
Probably.
Yes,
Yeah, you
and
can
it's
freeze
gonna
half
be
of it. Do half of it this week and half next week.
for sure. And I know my mother did the same thing. She still has food out there that she ordered. I can't remember if it was
Oh,
yesterday.
she was so sweet. Yes, I met her the other day. She was
Yeah.
so sweet. Yes.
And she loves it, by the way.
Okay, good.
Yeah, and my wife just said the quiche was amazing. So y'all
Okay,
heard from
good.
us. Quiche is amazing. Go get it
Great.
and check it out.
Yep.
Now long term, let's
Long term. Okay.
10 years from now,
Yes.
where do you see the Olive Branch?
That's a good question, Chip, because I take a lot of it day by day, honestly.
Yeah, well, yeah.
We would love to see this place just killing it. I mean, we would love to have people lines out the door. We want to be known as the brunch place in Waco. I really do. My staff is amazing. We can, yeah. I would love just to be busy all the time. All the
Have
time.
like 3 or 4 trucks running at all times. You know, that's
Yes.
y'all heard
Yes.
it, man. Let's make it
Yeah,
happen.
we definitely want to do all the catering. So our goal right now is to get into bigger events. We actually in April had 2 events scheduled for 600 people plus. So those have canceled. So we were just starting to spread our wings and do some of the bigger events. So that is, I mean, we are absolutely capable of doing it. I am not worried about being capable of doing it. And so that's our goal. We want the bigger events.
Well, hopefully people with bigger venues are either on here now or will check out this video and see what you have to offer, because it all sounds amazing to me.
Yes.
The fact that you're rolling with the punches and moving forward, not focusing on the negative and just trying to figure out a positive way to
absolutely
move forward, because
we're all in it together.
Exactly. We're all in it together. And that's why we're here. You know, we're all in it together. We're all a community, and the last thing we need is to start focusing on what pretty much everybody else is, you know, just stay positive.
It's true. It's true.
Leah, did you have anything else that you would like to get out there and let everybody know?
Sure. Well, I wanted to be sure we're keeping our website updated on our hours of operation and our menu list. So under curbside, we have all of our casseroles listed and the things that you can order. You can email me through the website. My email's on that menu.
What's the website URL? Go ahead and tell everybody.
It's olivebranchwaco.com.
All right, cool.
And then we also, what people may not know is that we sell wine. So I'm going to do this.
There we go.
Lots of wine. And that wine list is also available online under wine list, under menus. Prices are on there and everything. So we can deliver that and curbside it.
Oh, good deal. So I was actually going to ask that. So do y'all have a delivery in place right now? I mean, I know the wine, is it the food as well and everything, or?
It is. And if you're an ISD personnel, any ISD personnel, delivery is free. Anybody else, we're doing $5.
$5.
Delivery.
Everybody should be jumping on this. $5 for delivery. You're not going to get that anywhere else.
Well, and you know, what people need to do is get like 2 or 3 casseroles at a time and a couple bottles of wine, and then put it back for the week, and then just do 1 order a week, and you can like stock your fridge.
Yeah, that's perfect. That's a great idea. Do we have any questions or anything there?
I've been kind of answering them as they come.
Okay, all right. So it seems like Ashley's been on there answering the questions as they come.
Love it.
So
Love
yeah,
it.
perfect, right?
Thank you, Ashley.
All right, Leah. Well, I don't have anything else. Oh, go ahead and tell everybody your address, though. I know we told them where you are, but let's go ahead and put your address out there.
Okay, so the address is weird. It's 215 South 2nd Street. But as you know, our front door faces Franklin. So we're right underneath Spice Village, right next door to Crickets in River Square Center.
Perfect.
Across from the Hilton and the Convention Center.
Yep, everybody should know that area. Downtown's been blowing up lately.
Easy schmeezy.
Yeah, for sure. Well, I'm so happy you could come on here with me. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much for the
Thank
dinner.
you so
my
much for
family.
having me.
Hey,
You're welcome.
Yeah, awesome, man. This is perfect. And for everybody out there, if you're a business owner and I haven't reached out to you, either I'm trying to get to it or you can reach out to me. You don't have to sit back and wait on me to reach out to you. I'll get you on there. I do have Austin Montgomery from Montgomery Construction coming on later this week. I've got a couple other people lined up, and we're just going to keep this thing rolling. The group's grown daily, and I appreciate everybody that's coming on here and supporting the community, because that's what this is about. And let's just keep doing it. Let's keep moving forward. Everybody needs to get out there, take out Tuesdays. We can get it going. If, take your pictures of what you got and where you went and post it onto the group and let us know what you did tonight, and anytime you have something that you need help with, post it into the group. We'll all help problem solve it together, and we can figure out these issues together as a community and keep our economy strong in Waco. Leah, you want to go ahead and say goodbye to everybody?
Bye, everybody. Thank you so much. Good night.
All right. We love you, Waco. Keep your business local. Have a good one.
Bye.
All right. Bye.